What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, you're having a good one so far. Um, so yeah, as you can tell, this is the final portion of the days of the third trip. Yeah. Anyways, um, yeah, basically the reason. Look, you're watching this right now because I wanted to say a few things. Okay, one is literally I guess what I'm just trying to say is this trip is coming out in four parts. This is the final part. Two of the parts are already released. I just got to work on episode two, and after that, it should be all good. Anyways, just to let you know, just to tell you about this video, to give you a brief description of it. So, me and it's basically a combination. This video is a combination, I think, of like day four. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it's a combination of day four, day five, day six, day seven, and day eight, right? Because I guess I just didn't have like enough footage of those days, so I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna upload this. I'm just gonna upload this to YouTube and just see what goes on. Um, we'll see what happens. That kind of thing. So yeah, no, I just figured, you know what? My I know that the first day was like a couple hours long or something like that. I think the second day is the same. Third day is like an hour and a half long. I was just like, you know what? Because every single day would basically be like shorter and shorter and shorter, I might as well just combine them all into one video. So, yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got to say. There's really nothing else I got to say. Yeah, I might give my final thoughts at the end of this, but yeah, overall, that's it. So, hopefully, you enjoy the video. See you at the end. Have a good one, and talk to you later. Bye.
What's going on, everybody? I got my cowboy attire on because I figure we're in the area. No, I'm just here now. Anyways, so I'm here and we're in Holbrook, Arizona right now, and yeah, we're here. It's kind of flat here, honestly. Like, you can see some stuff in the distance. There's not like a lot of stuff here. But yeah, no, we're here right now, and we're just about to hit the road. I think we're about 3 hours out from the Grand Canyon. Right now it's actually 7:36. It's actually 9:36 back in Missouri, right? Because like apparently Arizona's on it's on Pacific time, right? So that's kind of cool. I can't really say anything else. I will say though that, I will say when we get to the Grand Canyon Village, it will be the furthest we've ever drove out to the West Coast. And let's see here. It'll be the furthest we ever drove out. The furthest I've ever been out was in California, right? Flew out there with my mom when I was young, like 10 or so. Maybe when I was 8, I forget. But I was young. I don't really remember that trip except for like some brief memories of like the sea. I remember that. I remember the plane we were on, seeing the Grand Canyon out of the plane. I'd say go that way. But yeah. Anyways, I remember pieces, just not everything. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Gonna end this here, so see you in the next part. Yeah, roundabouts. Well, hey, I mean, it's a pretty effective way of like doing stuff.
Yeah.
It really is.
Make sure you just don't have dipshit drivers around.
Yeah. Tell ya. Okay, so we're like in the, I think it's like the almost the outskirts of Flagstaff, right? I think we're in like more of a residential area, but a bunch of pine trees around us. I think you'll have the occasional other type of tree growing here, but yeah. If you could see through the trees, you'll see that there's a mountain over there. It's pretty cool. Some mountains over there too. But no, it's actually a pretty cool view. You know, kind of going up in elevation. I think we might go down. I mean, what we're doing right now is pretty much like baby steps compared to like, or it's like a baby compared to Highway 70 going to, I think it's either Colorado Springs or Denver, right? Because like you go on that highway, you're going up and down and up and down, up and down constantly, over and over again, like go up 1,000 feet, go down 1,000 feet, up 1,000 feet, down 1,000 feet. It's just endless. So it's crazy in some ways. Yep, 329. I was about to say 329 for gas. Crazy. Yeah, a second. Okay, there we go. One. This is a cool house. Yep, you've got all the windows blocked off by trees except for that one. That's a door. And that little bit of window right there. Imagine that dude right there is like a serial killer. He's got like a bunch of bodies hidden in his basement or something, and like, you know, we wouldn't even suspect it, you know. And then you got a bunch of cover there. Here as you go. Here's a good view right there. And there we go. That would be kind of messed up if that guy was a serial killer, or that gal. You never know. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure the Grand Canyon has got to be at least 500 miles at most. You know, long. Because it is massive. How far do you think it's across? Like maybe 2 miles or
something like that at its widest.
Okay. Maybe it's less than that. I mean, who knows? West Coast United States experience right here, folks. Just pine trees, highway, somewhat blue sky, mountains, and rocks.
Old man out in the middle of the field fucking one of his sheep.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. And cowboy hats. You can't forget about the cowboy hats, especially.
Can't forget about it.
More pine trees and the same people ahead of us. We're going to be on this road for another 28 more miles. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool surroundings, pretty cool area. Somewhat dead trees because of fire damage or something. Yeah.
You can tell there hasn't been a fire through here. Well, I don't know.
No, there's some trees that have been blackened. Yeah.
So,
Who knows? Maybe somebody likes to eat trees blackened. You never know.
what's funny is most of these will come out of it if they've not been burned too bad.
Yeah. It's kind of cool, actually. And these suckers can burn hot because the kerosene oil in there? Creosote oil, yeah. I think I was thinking about kerosene. Can't you shave with kerosene or no? No. Or does... or is it like an aftershave of some kind? Another cool view here. Yeah, thank you, Keeper. Much appreciated.
You can tell that's pretty recent.
Yeah, check it out. Just passing a bunch of areas that have like fire damage. Elevation 7,000 feet. Crazy. That'd be a lot of human feet in a pile, you know. Wonder what that would smell like after a while. Probably smell like couple of people off the side of the road.
Never know. Fucking paperwork or
Yeah, who knows? About to enter the Kaibab National Forest. Pretty cool actually so far. Got a pretty good view of out here. Yeah. What's kind of cool is like there's like two highways that go to like the Grand Canyon Village, right? What's cool about them is, well, actually one is basically near Flagstaff. It cuts to the highway that gets to there, right? I don't know. I think it's like a shortcut or something. Anyways, so the cool thing about it is, like I said, there's just two ways to go, right? And it's like you go a little further past Flagstaff, you take a right and get on the highway. You'll just be on the highway for a while. Meanwhile, you can get off at Flagstaff, cut through, and then get on the highway a little later on. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this has been kind of our view right now. Just little bushes and stuff. Yep. So we saw like a deer herd. There's like a little one. I did at least, and I saw like a single deer. I think it was like the small. I'm gonna say it's the smallest deer in the United States, right? Smallest deer species, and it's smaller than a white-tailed deer, which is surprising because I did not expect there to be like a small mini deer species here in North America. Pretty crazy stuff. Makes you wonder if that species was around during the Ice Age. Even elk. Maybe elk were around then. I know buffalo were. Even like this kind of snow bison, and I don't, not snow bison, snow cows or something. Yeah, they're like a bovine species, but they're kind of like yaks, I think. Well, either way, they're a species that were around during the Ice Age, which pretty cool to think about. At least I think it is. Okay, just for just a little funny thing, right? So we were hearing a squeaking sound, right? We're like, what the heck was that? You know, like
whistly sound.
Kind of wondering what it was, right? Okay, we're leaving Kaibab National Forest, right? Anyways, so it's that bottle right there, right? That was this thing that was squeaking because I guess the pressure or something where we're at.
The elevation of the level.
Yeah. But it's just kind of funny to think about, you know? It's like, we were thinking it was wine bottles, right? I was like, no, it can't be. It was that thing all along. We just got on the road to go to the Grand Canyon. Just a little back there. Gas is $3.39 back there. It's crazy. But I guess that's the price. That's the price. Yeah. From what I heard, the visitors... Okay. I think the gift shop will be open at the Grand Canyon. However, there were apparently they're gonna have to close down soon, and that's just what I heard from a guy who said he was here like a day ago or so. So, anyways, yeah, we're just heading out that direction. Got like 21-ish miles to go, probably a little more than that actually, but we should reach the Grand Canyon Village pretty soon. So, nothing but open-ish fields and campers, cars passing by, more fields and somewhat trees, distant mountains, I guess. Yeah, you can see the mountains way over there. Well, we just
see some sort of, I don't know.
Just reached the Grand Canyon Village, or town nearby there. I think we're within like a couple miles of it. Tusayan. Elevation 6,540 feet. Founded
Exit the traffic circle onto US 180.
34.
Continue on US 180 for half a mile.
Thanks, Google. Thanks for the information.
Actually, a Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Actually, that's funny because we've got the Golden Eagle's about that size.
Yeah, maybe it was the golden eagle, or like a subspecies that was bigger. Who knows? Who knows if they even found remains of that?
I'm already hungry because I'm on our time.
We got a good old trading post right there. Plaza Bonita Restaurant. Steakhouse.
Well, it's 10 o'clock. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
That can't be right, Corby. That just cannot be right. It can't be $4.89 a gallon. There's no fucking way. No fucking.
In 1,000 feet, at the traffic circle, take the second exit and stay on US 180.
I don't know what to say,
buy
Dad.
that. There's no way they're $5 fucking a gallon here. Come on, motherfuckers. Really?
Yeah, I guess that just tells you about
Greedy
the.
motherfuckers.
Yep.
Exit the traffic circle onto US 180.
Pretty much, they're just.
Continue on US 180 for 4 miles.
I'm hoping Grand Canyon Village has a better price or whatever.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Maybe we should have gassed up at that one gas station
Yeah,
before it said.
320, no shit.
Yeah.
I might be able to go about another 75 miles.
Mm-hmm. 1 mile ahead. Forest Service. Oh, this is the entrance to the Grand Canyon. Oh, yeah, that's what it
So the
said.
Grand Canyon is before Grand Canyon Village?
I think so, or after. I don't know.
I don't remember that, but that's okay.
Who knows? Horseback. See that sign right over there? It's all blurry. Y'all can't see shit. Oh shit. Look at that handsome boy in the mirror right there. Pretty good looking. Okay, okay, it doesn't matter. Look, what matters is this is my first time seeing the Grand Canyon in person. Possibly for the last time. Whoa. Oh boy. Oh, I know.
See what I mean?
Just yeah. Oh. Wow.
Cool.
That is pretty cool. Whoa. Pretty awesome. Oh, looks like the steakhouse ain't open.
What do you mean?
I guess that guy said something about it opening at 11:30. Wow, that is... Dang, that is chilling to imagine just falling into there.
Yeah, it's right here. If you fall, you go.
Probably somebody did that at one time. They're like, "Get in my life."
Throw themselves off because they don't give a shit about life.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
There'd be another one over there where those people are. I'd be careful. That just want to freak me out.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. Crazy.
See, I gotta be careful with that. I get busy just looking over that.
Not me, honestly. Dang, man.
Doing like,
Imagine like a, you know, like a fighter jet or something flying across there, you know? It'd be crazy.
somebody needs to whip their little kid's ass or feed them something.
Something like
Change a
that.
diaper, I don't know if these
In the 19s.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go into the gift shop. Got a walking stick right there. Oh, hey, they sell sandwiches here. That's cool. You can still hear the kid crying from outside. Pretty cool, man. A t-shirt, hat tee combo. I think Dad would appreciate that. What you reckon one of these shirts? Oh, damn, that's expensive, man. Damn. Okay, so copyrighted music yet again. Here be good. Yeah. What is when does this open?
Do what?
When does this open?
In 11. Here in
Oh,
like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna look around here for a moment. Oh, okay. Okay. You got this thing right here. Oh my god. $1 each.
Yeah, it's a little expensive.
Yep. I know my sister would be getting them. Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned her name. So yeah, you got like a Grand Canyon stuff right here. Pretty cool, actually. Cool, man. And that's a pretty cool little clock right there.
Do what?
That's a cool clock right there. Huh, $13.95. $75, I mean. I wonder if $40 is a little too much for like 3 shirts. I think it was a pretty decent deal, you know? But then again, I don't know, so I can't really say anything. Alright, I just get more and more space on my phone. Crazy. Yeah. I tell you, this. Honestly, the camera doesn't do this place any justice at all. Because honestly, if you could see all around and like the depth, wow, just wow, just wow.
Pretty cool.
It is, yeah. And this is only one portion of this canyon.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
It's one of the better spots, though.
Vivian, do you see a gift shop yet? Knock it off.
Damn. Okay. Well, it's a badass smell because I just farted, so. Pretty cool. Yeah. Hey, Daddy, you want to get my picture? Sure. Okay, so we are a bunch of cars parked here. There's like a view of the Grand Canyon right there. Yeah, it's pretty cool because, yeah, it goes down deep into there. Very deep. It's got to be at least like 3,000 feet.
Something like that. It goes down a ways.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
No, it's just this is where we stopped. Oh my God, I remember this, Corby. This is where we stopped when I was a little kid.
Really?
I'm not kidding. Oh my God. I'm not kidding. I knew there was another spot.
I got that on camera. I got that on camera, ladies and gentlemen.
I know this is where.
Oh, hey, stop moving. Did you ever sign your name on any of these rocks? Probably wore off by now. Shit. Oh.
In 150 feet, turn left onto Arizona 64 East.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you giving me some directions.
Look, the beak's kind of facing us. It's like it's looking back.
Yeah.
So like imagine it does.
See, but this shows you how far out it goes too.
Yeah, that is cool.
And I think
Like
there's
it's like it's like swimming.
actually a couple more spots.
No, but you've seen it here, folks. My dad remembers this spot as being the spot that he was at. Now, do you remember that tree being there? You don't? Hold on. Do you remember?
Head north toward Arizona 64 East.
Yeah. Do you remember if this giant rock was here? He remembers the rock being there. Another section right here. Just get the top area.
Not this one looks familiar too.
This one looks familiar, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
But how familiar will it be? That is the question. It's familiar to me. I remember that white van being back there. Yes. I remember there's a nice young fellow in there.
The one that I specifically
He gave me some candy.
Was wide open. I mean, there was like 100 or so people, and it was like almost.
No, wait. Actually, I thought he raped me. No,
300 or 400 feet.
he didn't do that at all.
Look.
No, he was just a nice man. That's all. It's pretty weird.
Go lay down.
Descending right now. Yeah, it's true. More view of the Grand Canyon from way over here.
Decent lookout.
Yeah.
I remember a bridge kind of like thing going over, or maybe it was like a dam thing, and you could slow down and take pictures and stuff. And that thing was like, I don't know. It could have been up the other way. I don't know. But
Yeah, who knows?
everybody would slow down or stop on the side, take pictures.
We are descending. Wow, that's a good view.
I'd go over here.
Mm.
Incredible. Very cool. Really cool.
Check it out. Ka ka ka. Ka ka ka.
I can't whistle.
Hey Dad, check this out. Check this out. Yeah, we're gonna have some good old crow tonight.
That's not a crow, it is.
I'm joking. They got a Starbucks here, which is kind of cool. Also a purified water thing, so if you need some water, by all means. Yeah, it's kind of like a little gift shop here. Already got my souvenirs, so I'm good. Bunch of like pottery and Indian stuff here. Nothing really too exciting. Mostly like Indian stuff. Okay, there's like a tower right there. I think people are going on top of it. I think gotta pay. I don't have to pay money for that. But this is just another view of the Grand Canyon. And the canyon measures 277 miles. That's crazy. There's 10 miles across. That's insane.
Do some airdrop for the other
You know it.
I'm gonna wait a couple.
Pretty cool. Wow. All these people here, man.
One, two, three. Want another one? Yes. One, two, three. Thank you very much. Thank you. Can you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think we got another vantage point up here. Okay, there's a store up here. Okay. So, yeah. You're good. It was really deep. That's what she said. Okay, so this is that thing. Check this out. Makes you. Yeah, I'm gonna check the gift shop out real quick. And yeah. Excuse me. There's more to this place. Looks like this is just a kids thing. Oh, there's more to this place. I got 5. is something. I think it's actually called Mexican Bean or Mexican Hat. That's what it
Mexican
is.
Hat. Okay, yeah, I've heard of this place.
Yeah. Looks like they got some water right there, some water over there. That's cool. There's San
Could be a
Juan
river.
Inn and Post. San
San
Juan River.
That's actually a pretty good sized river.
Really?
Seriously. See?
Wow.
Yep.
Dang, it's moving pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Looks pretty muddy.
Oh, yeah. Well, hell yeah. Around here, sure. That is moving quick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Got some homes right there, or some apartments. Oh, it's a hotel right there, or motel. Hat Rock Cafe, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't know what that is. There's another motel right there. I don't know how much gas is. I think it's like, can't be $3.35.
Probably is.
No, it's a 7-Eleven.
We're full anyways.
Another lodge. Yeah, it's $3.55. Damn. Yep.
It's just because it's a remote area and they know they can get away with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta plan accordingly. If you can, check the gas prices out because oil's down under $60 a barrel. Gas has dropped quite a bit. They're just gouging.
I swear, it's like, this is Utah, right? At least the southern portion of Utah. Anywho, so yeah, this place, you can actually, this place literally looks like a postcard. Like everywhere you look is pretty much a postcard, at least where we're at. And honestly, I'd actually say that should be the state motto, you know? My wife is across the hallway and across the street, and then next town over, that's their state motto here, but no, their motto should be that every site's a postcard or something.
That's cool as shit. I go that way.
No, I saw what you were
That's
saying.
cool as hell. There's your Mexican hat.
Oh.
See?
Oh yeah.
Do you see what I'm talking about up
No,
top?
I see that,
That's
yeah.
the Mexican hat. That's what I was trying to get at before I started fucking sneezing. Did you get it?
I did, yeah. Yeah. I'm dead serious though. This place is like a postcard, man. I wonder if Forrest Gump stayed at one of those hotels. Or, not Forrest, but
Tom Hanks, yeah.
Tom Hanks, yeah. He probably did, or like somewhere nearby.
Or
Maybe
they just
within
had
like a,
RVs or something like that.
yeah, maybe.
But typically, I could see him actually going to.
Look at that. Look at all that. Well, you can't see it right now. What you can see is like a postcard. That did, yeah. That did. Ooh. Fuck.
That scared me too. I was looking forward too. It just that was going the speed that I've got it set at. So it started going around the corner and it picked up speed, and that's what threw us off at that.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah.
orange and yellow. You mean as far as what, fire hazard?
Yeah. No, I mean like on the color scheme for danger, you know. I know some people like to say that it's that they consider yellow to be more dangerous than orange.
It is. I thought you were talking about fire stuff.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, yellow is.
Okay, you know what? It needs to be like, you know, I feel like that is a very interesting thing to discuss, you know? Because like,
Right.
okay, it's like you can have your opinion on that, right? Like you can have your okay, it's like an opinion that can go either way, and you basically talk about it in order to formulate a more strong opinion of it.
I'm going this way and come out.
Yeah.
See that?
That's pretty cool.
That's a cool view. Yeah, I just
Look
not,
at that.
I'm not real hip with the looking over stuff. That kind of freaks me out.
I guess I can understand.
I'm just not a big height anymore.
I get that. I get that. Times, but it takes a lot of time and pressure to agree on anything, which is stupid and immature. But anyways, back to the whole fire thing or the danger thing. So now I think orange is a bit more calming because there's more of like it's more of a dark kind of color. You know, it's not really like blaringly out there. You know, it's like
There's fire color, and it's, let's see, some people find, you know,
okay. I just had a thought about
calming
something.
fire and stuff too.
Yeah. Well, okay. You know how green and red, like green is the first thing, that means good, red means bad, right? Okay. This is what I think, or this is what I can think about. So, okay, since green basically means safe and red means danger, what if in order to symbolize the middle color, right? Because there's like 5 colors to signify different levels of like danger. But anyways, so like, okay. How about in order to symbolize the middle, right? Red is like, or yellow is the perfect middle color. But then again, it makes you wonder, like, does it really make sense? Because, like, what's the middle color between green and red?
Why are my lights on? What is going on? Natasha, I did exactly what they fucking told me to do. They told me I couldn't stand on the platform and walk wearing pearls and shit, sundress and stuff, and that was it. So don't fucking tell me that what you had was any nicer than what I had. They'd be the ones talking shit on somebody. Talking to. When I get on the yard, some of them I'm like, oh shit, okay, this can be moved.
Okay, so we're currently in Durango, Colorado, and we've got some protesters, or rioters if you want to be more. No, I'm just kidding. No, but you gotta love the terminology. Anyways, you gotta love terminology. But look, see. So yeah. Anyways, we're here in Durango right now, and we're gonna go on the train ride tomorrow, right? We're gonna go on it, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, actually. We're just gonna go 3.5 hours one way to Silverton, stay there for 2 hours, and come back. And it's gonna take us 3.5 hours. We'll be gone for like 9 hours total, right? And that's pretty much all day yesterday, which is gonna be pretty cool. Maybe I should have told him about that. Because, like, maybe we could honestly just, like, stay here for the night. Because, like, honestly, I wouldn't want to risk going to the... Actually, I'm gonna go tell my dad that. Gotta love the protesters. It's actually a whole bunch out here. Staying at the Econo Lodge right here and all that crap. The hotel room we're staying in. I just decided to come over here. Oh gosh, I forgot. Dang it. There's Corby in the past. Say hello, Corby. Hello, Corby. Yeah, hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. How about yourself? How about yourself, bro? I'm doing good. Ah! Well, it's pretty good to hear. You have a good one. No, but anyway, this is just the hotel room we're sitting at, or we're at. Oh, shoot. We're actually going to be staying here for like 2 nights. Original plan was to leave actually tomorrow, right after the train ride. However, we left at like, say, 5:15 or 5:30 by the latest. The hotel I selected was like 2 hours away from here, and it'd be dark time. And like a bunch of elk would be moving, and it's like, hell no. We are not going to be traveling at nighttime. And it's like I said, I should have mentioned that to Dad. But yeah, no, my only complaint in here is it's kind of dark. Pretty clean, actually, yeah, pretty clean. But yeah, if you can hear the honking outside, there's just a bunch of protesters, like, protesters out there. You know, even then, it's like, you know, I would think to myself, like, hey, you know, so like, I'm one of those people who, like I said, I want to try to get to know, I'm trying to, like, ask the question, like, why do you believe in your beliefs, you know? Please explain it to me. I try to be that kind of person, right? I'm just like, man, you can't go up to these people out there. You can't, because it's like, you can't really ask them about that, because they're going to get hostile, and like, they're just going to, like, they're probably going to beat you up, right? And it's just stupid to me, because it's like, here I am trying to figure out what the hell. I mean, then again, this is an assumption on my part, believing that all of them are going to beat me up, which I know not all of them will, but like, I'm just saying, there's a lot of, like, anyways, look, I'm just saying, it's just sad that, you know, I got to worry about that. Like, I can't even talk to them, try to get to know them without them feeling that way. Alright, so check this out. We're on a train ride right now. And then they got some balloons here, right? Cool, there's like a cattle right there. Yeah, no, we're on a train ride. Probably get a better view if I go to the gondola. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah. It's like smoke valley. Traveling next to the highway, but now we're kind of getting wooded area, but we're still kind of near there. We were like dead on facing the highway, if that makes sense. Out. Oh, there's a cactus right there. That's pretty cool. Cactus right there. Oh, look at that view. Look at that. Wow. That is so cool, man. That is very cool, man. Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool, man. All that wilderness, all that. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it's kind of cool because, like, yesterday I was at the Animas Museum, and, like, apparently the United States, they took over a refinery here, and they basically mined a bunch of uranium and, you know, stuff like that out in, like, the 50s and 60s, right? You know, for the atomic test, Atomic Energy Commission. Anyways, but yeah, no, they, it's pretty cool because they actually abandoned it and there's still a bunch of uranium here. Like, Durango is apparently one of the world's, like, strongest areas with, or world's densest areas with, like, uranium. It's pretty cool. As far as like Missouri or Kansas or something, I couldn't tell you. I think we're about to go underground. Nope, not at all.
Alright, y'all, if anyone's afraid of heights, I would look to the right in about 50 seconds. Then why would you say that? Now we're gonna look. The curious side of us. Come on, man. Go get me a drink. Hey, what you do with the info is up to you.
It's honestly not that bad. I've seen deeper gorges. That's San Juan National Forest. That's cool. Rocks on both sides of us. That's pretty cool. Look at this. Okay, got all that. There's another clearing right here. Wow. on slow for like picture taking, that kind of thing. Wow, that is so cool. I gotta get some pictures of this.
Told you. Where's my drink? So we were about 400 feet above the water at our highest point. Right now we're actually dropping, well, descending into the canyon after we found our first out of the rockwood. We're going down, the river's coming up. About another mile we'll rejoin the river level and follow it all the way to Silverton up there. Yeah, bad choice of words with that dropping. That's why I corrected myself.
Wow,
I don't have a parachute.
this is pretty cool, man. Wow. Man, I'm gonna have to get some pictures, man.
I don't think we went all the people lined up on this side.
Tip over that way. Is that what you were kind of thinking?
Yeah.
I see that's weird. Funny how people do that. Wish I had a fish.
He's making me hurt.
Thanks, Shane. Giving us a good old wake-up call. necessarily against the rules, so alright. And I'll just battery's almost dead. That's cool. I'm a gondola right now. Pretty cool. Chilly out here. It's nice. And my battery's about to run dead. I don't remember how expensive this camera was, but hey, that's nice. This is pretty cool, actually. You can see like some old tracks thrown into the river and like they're thrown off to the side. Some of the old like wood they use is actually thrown off to the side. It's pretty cool. I think I might have an hour worth of footage from my phone. Wow. We've been stopped for like, I don't know, a few minutes now. They're filling up right over there, so we're just kind of out here next to this cold water, right? Here in it run. Seeing this nice, incredible view, right? Oh yeah, no, I'm just watching it. It's pretty nice. Okay, I don't know how long. I don't know if I can exactly get this, but I will try to get what I'm getting. Let's see here. Oh wow, look at that. All that up in there. Got the water right there too. I swear, it's pretty cool. Really cool indeed. Hey guys, so it's the last day in Durango. So yesterday what we did was we actually went to the Durango Silverton train ride stuff, right? And went there, and what we did was we went up to Silverton. It was about 45 miles or 90 miles, I can't remember, but the train ride was about like 3.5 hours long, right? And we were only there for like an hour and 45 minutes. We actually were delayed by like 35 to 45 minutes because we were supposed to leave around like 8:15, but like eventually what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the train, it got delayed about like 35 to 45 minutes because like the engine wouldn't ignite or something, and then they had a couple other problems. I think something with the brakes, but they got it all figured out. They got it all situated. Yeah, they got that all nice and situated. Yeah, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. But no, I took a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. Now, unfortunately, my phone didn't charge all the way last night, right? And I couldn't take a bunch of videos there. I got what I could with what little battery power I got, but still, you know? It's just one of those things where it's like, it sucks, you know? Because I could have got some more, but there wasn't really much else to see. I pretty much got everything worth seeing, pretty much. But yeah, no, we're pretty much heading off here. you could say this is one of our days where we make our way back home. Heck, even yesterday was kind of like that, you know? We were at the Grand Canyon, not yesterday, but the other day. We were at the Grand Canyon, and we just came to Durango, and I think we stayed in Cortez. Yeah, we stayed in Cortez. Because we saw the Mesa Verde place. So, anyways, that's all I really gotta say. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day today, and I'll see you guys a little later today. Okay, so this spring right here, this is in Pagosa Springs. Apparently it's the deepest spring in the world. Ah, you can just smell that, smell that stuff. But it's pretty steamy here. Okay, there's a legend. This is the Mother Spring, the world's deepest hot. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Dang, we're seeing a lot of stuff, man. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get the signage here. Oh, also, this is like the resort next to it, the Springs Resort. There's actually not a lot of hang on a second. Wow. Pretty cool. That guy over there was telling me apparently somebody threw a ball in there and a dog went in there or something. Wow. Yeah, I would definitely not go in there. Gratition. What? Daily gratition. Weird. Springs are heavily used by Indians. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. That's really cool, man. But no, this is Pagosa Springs. You can kind of see a little bit in there. Again, I would not step in there just because of how hot it is, because it's apparently 134 some degrees. At least that's what the guy over here told us. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Alright, so this is pretty stupid. We're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. There's no service out here. We basically had to change our plans, and now we're just kind of going through New Mexico and the mountains, which is still pretty cool sights. Yeah, it is. Just sucks that there are road closures, two road closures, one near Pagosa Springs and another near Alamosa, or at least Fort Garland, whatever. The point is we are basically out here, right, seeing a bunch of open fields, bunch of distant mountains. It's it's kind of annoying when stuff doesn't work out, and it's annoying when the road is closed and there's no quicker way to get around. But hey, you know what? Might as well make the most of this, So now the plan is to just keep on this highway. I think it's 65 highway or something. Anyways, we're gonna keep on this highway until we reach Interstate 25, which I think I'm gonna just estimate and just say that'll take us probably 2 or 3 hours to do, if that. Hopefully sooner, hopefully a little bit later, hopefully no later than 3, but yeah, no, this sucks. This sucks. Yep. You know what? Like I said, like I'm thinking, I'm not going to say it though, but that could be the case. And I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, I'll try to film some sights because hey, why not? Why not try? Why not do? Welcome, Chama Valley. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, at least the country's beautiful. Yeah, pretty cool little mountain range over there. Surprisingly, New Mexico is pretty good with its like natural beauty. I was surprised, honestly, during this trip. Like, we saw a little bit of it, not a lot, but it was pretty cool just to see what we saw. I feel like this trip we definitely it was a gopher or something. But no, this trip we definitely saw a lot of New Mexico. We definitely visited pretty good. Visited a little more of Colorado, kind of saw a little bit of that earlier. Let's see. Saw a little more of Arizona. That was pretty cool. I guess you could say a little bit more of Kansas, but about it. Yeah, saw really the same amount in. No, this is the Continental Divide.
The Continental Divide. I thought we would still go over it. That was cool.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, no, it's we definitely saw a little tiny bit more of Texas. Nothing really too special there. Same goes for like Oklahoma, mainly the Panhandle areas, right? Panhandle of Oklahoma, and then same goes for. I don't know why they call the northern western part of Texas the Panhandle. I don't know. I guess it's because it's up against like Oklahoma. No clue. But either way, is what it is. It's pretty cool either way. Because you know what? At least we get to enjoy this stuff. You know? That's the thing. In a way, it is kind of funny how the road was closed. You know, the highway was closed to get to the site. It's like, nope, you ain't seeing it this time. That's funny. That's funny. Sucks, but it's funny. keep getting better, ladies and gentlemen. They do. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna record, do my thing, and just sit back and relax and let my phone take us wherever we need to go. I guess that's the best thing that I can do at this point. Yeah. You know what's ironic about where we're going? Actually, never mind. We might get off at the highway or something. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, if like we were gonna just stick on 25 highway, and we'd actually pass by Colorado Springs. So kind of funny because we said we weren't gonna do it, and then we ended up.
In half a mile, turn left onto New Mexico 17 North.
It's not great.
Oh yeah, beautiful country. Beautiful country. Yep. So we just left. I think it's called not Chomo, is it? Chama, yeah. I don't know where I got Chomo from. Anyways, so we left Chama. I got a couple liter bottles worth of water, and yeah, we are pretty much heading to Raton. We've got a 200-mile journey ahead of us, but we basically have 4 more hours to go. So, gonna be nice scenery, gonna be nice.
Hopefully that'll be cut down to about 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah,
200 miles.
maybe.
Should be able to do that.
Hopefully, but you never know with like speed and stuff. Who knows? Okay, so we don't know if this is the aftermath of like a forest fire. One could be possibly going on right now. We don't know. I don't think it's still going on. I think that's just like residue. And if not, I think it's far enough away from this highway. I think we should be fine. But yeah, no, we're here, still here driving. Got more pretty sights in the distance, and I think we're going back into the mountains, which is amazing. Okay, so this is a distant view of, I'd say, the forest fire that got stopped, controlled. Because yeah, it's still smoking over there, still smoking right over there, but if you go along the road, you might be able to see it. There's a little bit of black up ahead, right? And there's a little bit of black on like this side, right? So, yeah. I think the forest fire is not really a problem at this moment. Soil into like, I don't know if you could grow crops in this soil, you know, like corn and stuff, you know, like back home fields and stuff.
Yeah, you can.
Makes you wonder why they don't do it out here. It's possibly too dry or something.
Well, that's probably only, but there's rocks everywhere. I don't know, you can remove them, but it's, man, the price of all that shit,
Yep. No,
that's the road I was looking
yeah.
at, so it's not off.
It's a different road, yeah.
That is shit. We're not gonna get close enough for me to get a positive. But yeah, that's scorched earth.
Huh. Salted and scorched. Yeah, back in the day, I don't know if this is true or not, but there was like a rivalry between, I think it was like an Italian kingdom and then like a Carthage, right? Now, they both hated each other equally as much, and I think they went back and forth with wars until finally, I think it was Rome or something. I forget what it is, but basically the Italian kingdom got tired of it, and what they did was they went over to their homeland. They basically scorched and salted the earth. Now salt, if you salt the ground, you can't really grow any crops in there for like hundreds of years. And basically what happened was they did that, but they didn't just do that. They basically got rid of the Carthaginians, right? And I don't know if any trace of their civilization remains to this day. I mean, of course, the people still are there, but they couldn't use the land after the fact. So
That's a controlled burn over there.
it's kind of weird. A controlled burn? Oh, that's cool. Alright, so we are passing over the Royal Grande Gorge.
There you can get a good picture. Oh yeah, that's a damn good picture.
Yeah, it is. Wonder why they don't want people walking on this.
Jumping off.
Oh.
They do. This was one of them where they base jump and stuff, or do bungee jump, and then they had a couple people get killed. Things got snapped, or they had too much cord. They went all the way to the bottom and bungeed back where there wasn't much of what bungeed back.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, kind of bad. But
Yeah, that was a cool stop.
yeah, at least I feel better. Jesus, golly, that's so stupid. It's like, shit, get it out.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's the third time I've shit today. Stupid.
Too much information.
Got
DNI.
that Padres or whatever up here.
Yeah.
Get where I can eat something again.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can eat. I just. I'd say let's just get up to the turn and then we'll decide.
Oh yeah. Well, the turns how far up here?
11 miles. It's not that bad.
And then are we still going? There's another one going east. Right now, we're going
It's
almost to. Damn it.
all right. So we're. Well, you gotta love that, an upside down flag. Anyways, we're approaching Taos right now.
Here.
I think so. No, not right here. Not right here. We're approaching Taos, the town. I think it's in New Mexico. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Anyways, we're just
Back on 64.
coming up here, first time, that kind of thing. We actually stopped at like a rest stop, and there were some vendors there, which was unexpected, but not unwelcome. And yeah, that way, yeah. And beggars, yeah, that's something.
Up here, everywhere.
Yep. Anyways, so yeah, we can see the town kind of in the distance. Got some stuff right here. Pretty cool. No, it's just a gift shop. But anyways, yeah, no, we're believe it or not, this route was completely unplanned. We were originally gonna go east of Durango. We made it to Pagosa Springs, and then Google gave us a notification that said that Highway 160 was closed past a certain point, so we had to turn back, and then we just went kind of south, and we're just heading kind of southeast, that kind of thing. And we're pretty much what am I trying to say? We're pretty much trying to head over to Raton, and then we're going to get on 25 highway. I think I've already explained that, but whatever. We're going to get on 25 highway, go north, and we'll try to see the outside of a fort that we were trying to get to, but unfortunately we will not be able to see it today. So either way, that's fine. Johnson's Sheepskin Company.
Yeah, that's probably like a.
I think that's like a thing. Not necessarily a trading post, just like a
Probably.
maybe like a family fun thing.
No, trading. That was like for furs and sheepskin, things like that. But it could be boots,
Who knows?
moccasins.
Moccasins. Gotta love that. So do you want to try to find something to eat here?
We can. See, they got mulberry trees down here too. But
Oh, that's cool. Mulberry trees. Looks like it's wholesale and retail. Barbershop, that's cool. Always gotta have your weed stores. Always. You know, I wonder if the states that have that allow weed to be sold, I wonder if they tax the hell out of that.
they do.
Huh.
They do.
Yep, they know people are gonna try to take it, and they tax them. Kind of crazy in some
Where we
ways.
headed? Still going straight.
Yeah, we're still going straight. We'll go straight for like 1.4 miles. New Mexico, USA. So it is New Mexico.
Yeah, still on the outskirts. I mean, this is Taos, but
We're on the outskirts. Ricky's Restaurant, Comidas Nuevo Mexicano. Yep. You ever eat at one?
they're not bad.
Yeah, there's like a chain of them.
Yeah, there is. That just
Gallery. Yeah, that's cool. Gallery. I wouldn't mind stopping at one of the trading posts, because there was one back in Colorado and we were coming, like, just.
right.
Anyways, there was a couple that we passed, and, well, they sold guns there, and I wouldn't mind checking it out.
In Colorado?
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be the same here.
Oh, not New Mexico. I doubt it. I don't think they sell guns at the trading post.
Probably not, but you never know. Would you say that Colorado is more, or getting more Republican than
yeah.
Democrat?
Oh, yeah.
What about New Mexico?
No, New Mexico's a Republican.
Isn't it Democratic?
I don't
Democrat?
think so. I'm pretty sure this Trump one
No,
is.
I think this state voted blue. Besides, this state is like, I don't know if they've ever voted Republican, but they vote Democrat a lot. But who knows? Who the heck knows?
Pet cemetery there.
Oh, well. Thank gosh we don't live in this town. So when the apocalypse
Turn in
happens...
here.
No, we keep going. Now to say this town is pretty interesting because what they've got is they've got a lot of unique architecture you'd find down in Mexico, right? And again, it's not... Honestly, I didn't really expect all this kind of architecture.
Continue
but
on US 64 East for 90 miles.
Thanks, Google. You really helped me out there. But yeah, no, I didn't expect it, but hey, Not unwelcome. Pretty unique. Unique indeed. Okay, so we're in Chimeran National Park or Forest. I think it's park, but we're here. He just said okay.
I just now received it because we got
Anyways,
reception. Excuse me.
ugh, belched. Anyways, yeah, we're just here. Pretty cool sights, honestly. Really cool. I don't know what town this is, or if this is even a town, but it's here. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, we are kind of just on a flat area with a bunch of mountains. We've been kind of twisting and turning through the mountains and highways and stuff. So yeah. What was the one park we went through before? Was that like... I don't think it was called Bryce Canyon. I don't think that was... Huh. Weird. But no, it was another national park that was on 64 Highway. And honestly, if we were to go back right now, go past the national park, I think we're still in it technically, but if we were to go back, you'd find the park. Anyways, no, it's just... Here we are, you know, just driving along with the good old beeping of the car signifying we're over in the other lane a little too much. You know, the good times, you know. Yep. You can see that, I don't know if that's the case, but it looks like there's a bunch of fire damage right there. Maybe tree parasites, who knows? Nope, fire damage.
That's all fire damage.
Yeah.
Not been that long ago either. Within the last 3 or 4 years.
Pretty crazy, huh? I mean, for this area, it's not really crazy because it's more than likely a common occurrence, but out where we're from, well, it ain't really common. You know, we live in an area where that stuff doesn't really happen. I don't think it's ever happened, actually. Philmont. Property of the Boy Scouts of America. It's kind of cool because you had a bunch of pine trees on either side of the road. And there's like a river kind of going off like right over there. And, I mean, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it up ahead. But yeah, no, this is what we've been doing. A bunch of twists and turns and all that pretty nice stuff. Pretty nice. you definitely can't be drunk if you're driving out here, because if you are, yeah, you're gonna more than likely die if you're. Well, I wouldn't even drive, period, if I was drunk. That'd be stupid. Makes you wonder if those power lines up there, if they fixed all those. You know, with like the fire right here. It's like, okay, they left all those trees standing, but they fixed the power. What's up with that? Pretty strange. Also, thank God we got a cleaner windshield now. You can kind of see more stuff out the front windshield.
Dick, but it sure smells like a foot.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It smells like.
It's actually funny.
Because it smells like feet?
No, a foot is 12 inches. My dick may not be 12 inches, but it sure smells like a foot. Like your feet stink. But the foot, it's just.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I mean, can't people's feet be like bigger than 12 inches or shorter than that?
Yeah.
I mean, I wear like
the older you get, the bigger your feet supposedly get.
I mean, I wear like a 9 and 9.5 shoes, and I don't think it's more than a foot long or a foot long. But hey, I could be wrong. All that. Look at all these trees.
Just a few
Hope you
years
get the
back,
reference.
all this burnt. Maybe within the last 5 years. There's a lot of green coming back. But... Shut the fuck up. God damn. Shit. Oh, I was asking them at the train thing or whatever when you went out. I stopped the conductor and I was just like, hey, do you guys send, people out on your 50-mile track clearing any brush or anything like that? How often did you do that? He's like, yeah, I believe it or not, we do that quite a bit. I was like, where do you put the stuff you cut? You just throw it over the side.
Santa Fe National Historic Trail,
Cimarron's got, I don't know what Indians are there, but...
That's cool.
It's actually, I believe, an Indian encampment or something or whatever.
That's cool.
There was always, this was the trail, they called it the Cimarron Trail. There were certain paths that when people were heading west, the Indians wouldn't fuck with them. And it was like a treaty they had with the United States.
This is a fickin' good museum, if you know what I'm saying.
You have a sign-in sheet right there if you'd sign in and let us know where you're coming from, right there, that little table.
Yeah, sure. It's like another room over there as well. And then, hang on a second. I don't know what all that, I think it's like fossil pictures or something. It's just a bunch of pictures. Okay. So basically what this place is, right? It's basically all these fossils they've actually found over at over at, what do you call it? Like the Monument Rocks, right? Anyways, the Fix, that's the name of the family that found all these fossils, right? They discovered, or they found all these fossils over there. Wow. It's hard to believe that's a real animal. Mastodon. Okay, maybe not all of them. I don't know if it's everything, but probably most of it. I'll give you guys a brief look through. Oh, it's also crazy because this museum is free. It's pretty cool. Let me go with this. 1800 Seth clock. Wow, that thing is old. That is really old. Kind of like my dad joking. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, and actually, I can't tell. I'm wearing the same clothes I wore yesterday. Mainly because I didn't have like a sweater. I didn't have a clean one. So I just decided to wear one that was somewhat clean, you know? Yeah. Pretty cool here. Anyways, I'm gonna check this museum out just a little more. Oh, and I'm sorry for the quick walkthrough. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a lot of minutes on my phone, so yeah. It's like a pioneer's home, like an example of one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this out. You know, in a way, I just had this thought. It's kind of interesting because with Earth, right? That's kind of cool. It's like a shark made of teeth. Oh, and also the paintings are made by the same person. I should mention that. But anyways, it's kind of interesting because throughout history, many species have come and gone, right? The dinosaurs were just one of them, right? The ocean marine life, that was another one. But look, I think it's kind of fascinating because, well, what you've got is you've got these animals, right, who were born, and once an extinction event happened, well, they either went extinct or survived, right? But the chances of survival depended on the class that you had, right? Because apparently there were still some small pockets of dinosaurs that lived, like in the Grand Canyon. Apparently there's some dinosaurs that were down there. But anyways, I think it's just kind of unique how this planet has been shaped. You know, this planet has been shaped. This planet, how it has been, well, how it has been modified over the years. It's just crazy, man. Because, you know, it's like very few species survive. But the species that do survive, they make it to the next generation. They continue to evolve and adapt. And now, with the changing of times, with the evolution, with more species coming alive, they always feel ecological niches. Some of the species survive, right? It's just pretty cool to think about. Because, Earth is basically just a buildup of old species that survived apocalypses, and those events and the animals have shaped Earth as we know it. It's pretty cool to think about, honestly. Pretty cool. Because, yeah, this museum, it's free, man. It's free. Oh, Japanese flag right there. That's pretty cool. But yeah. Man, this is a cool museum, man. This is definitely worth the stop. At least I think it was. Yeah. I guess this is kind of a view of like what life was like back then, you know. Do you think this thylacine still lives? Maybe it does, or maybe it doesn't. It'd be kind of interesting because the thylacine was driven away from Australia, right? I don't think they were in New Zealand, however. What's kind of cool about that is the fact that, well, they survived in Tasmania, but then when humans brought dogs there, that's when they basically went extinct. Plus, with the overhunted version, or the overhunted, the overhunted, how do I say this? The overhuntation of them, it definitely didn't help them. But apparently they still live. And apparently they're still in like, oh, that's like a miniature version of the statue outside of here. Anyways, okay. Oh, that's cool, Buffalo. That is awesome. Wow. Anyways, no, but apparently they're like still in like Papua New Guinea because apparently there've been some sightings there, and apparently there's still been sightings of like them in Tasmania too. So maybe they're still around. Who knows, man?
Small space.
Those are a bunch of like shark teeth put in. That stuff is pretty cool.
What's that? Oh, they won 2 out of 3. Volleyball. Yeah. They do it different now. They have regionals.
I might just be reduced down to pictures. This is like probably the only video footage I can get, considering, watch my head. I think that's like part.
We're getting there.
But yeah, wow. Oh, that's so cool. That is cool, man.
I don't know yet. I gotta see them.
Oh yeah, no. That room's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty old in here. You know what's kind of cool about Kansas? So in St. Joe, right? There's this place there. It's where Brew Joe's is, right? They've got this bar in there, right? They got this bar, and it's like an old Western style saloon, right? But it's an actual one that they bought all the way here in Kansas, right? And anyways, they basically have taken it from Kansas and they brought it to Missouri. So I think that's pretty cool. And like I said, I'm gonna post a picture of it. I'll take a picture of it when I get back home. That kind of thing. See ya. Okay, so I don't know if y'all can see all that up there. You might be able to, right? There's like, there's like a bunch of freaking like white birds flying up in there. What the heck is going on? Okay, that's cool. Uh-huh.
Are you gonna want to go over to them houses over there? It's not really much anything.
Not really?
You can if you want.
Okay,
That was checking out.
maybe. Okay.
Definitely go see the office. There's another story up. Or actually, there's 2 more stories up. It's just really cool. Going up and down the steps.
Yeah, sure, I'll be careful. Hey, be careful about what? I'm just joking. About the steps. Okay, so I don't know if there's anybody else in here with me, right? But, okay. I'm currently inside a mill right now, right? Or at least one that operated during the 19th century. And it's pretty cool because, you know, I'm looking at all this stuff right here, right? And I'm like, dang. That's really cool, man. Pancake mixer. Cool. Maybe that was that. But anyways, no, you can like smell the age in here. You really can, honestly. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. You can just smell the age. It smells good, man. It smells good. Now, I don't really have a lot of time right here, right? I'll show you what I can for now. Yeah, no, it's like you can actually smell the age of the old here. Don't get me wrong, they definitely refurbished the inside. Okay, no, that's not a pancake maker. They definitely refurbished the inside of this place, but it is still really cool just to check out. I might even check out what's down there. But yeah, man, this is cool. We've actually seen a lot of cool things on this trip. It's pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool, actually. This is like the office, right? Mill tours. That's cool. I doubt anybody would, well, you know, just be like, you know, be behind there. You never know. It's kind of cool to see either way. Okay. I was wondering if I did take a bunch of, like, recording in here. Yeah. I was wondering if I did or not. Who knows? Okay, so, yeah. This is like the... This is the wheels for down in the mill. Apparently this whole thing works. It's like the only running mill from the 19th century that still operates, or still can operate within the Midwest. At least that's what I read on like a poster or something. Going up the stairs, going up the stairs. I'm gonna stop singing this song now. Okay. Oh, this is pretty cool. Damn, there's like, what, 4 layers? Dang. I'm only on the 2nd floor, bro.